Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Ted and today is episode, I think it's number 8 or 9, one of the two, of Reviving Ravel with Crystal Palace. We've got 2 games of the season left. I'm going to see how things go. I'd like to do them both in one, but depends on the tension really. It might all be over after this game, we might be relegated. And if we're not, we might actually save it for another episode against Fulham, but we'll see. Today's drink of choice is this bad boy. Got it from work, it's about 3 months over its best before, but no one was drinking it. It is called Aquabrow Moose. I think it's a beer, Musa Liesel Hellers. Which sounds Greek, but it's probably not Greek, let's be honest. Hellenic Greek, but no, I assume it's probably German or something like that. But in any case, it's quite a light beer. I've had one already, not today, and it goes down like a dream. Doesn't give me horrible nightmares like other beers do, so cheers. So since we last met for the West Ham game, where we lost horrifically in the last couple of minutes, 3-2, if you haven't seen the episode, go back just for the last few minutes of the game. It was really awful. We lost to Everton, who created very little but had a clear-cut chance and tucked it away, and we created nothing. So where that leaves us in the league is struggling, because Fulham just got a result against Leicester, I believe, wherever we can find it. Yeah, they beat Leicester 3-0. So we need a result today. We literally cannot lose, otherwise we're kind of screwed, really. But how things are, we play Wolves away from home. They're sort of lower half of the Premier League. So we'll see how that gets on. It's raining. I can even hear it on the windows. I assume it's pretty heavy. And then Fulham are at home against Tottenham. Tottenham battling out for 4th place and anything up to 2nd. So hopefully there's something in it for them and we can take advantage of that. So my theory is either way, we just need to secure a draw. Now this is what I was going to go for, but I don't know if you've been following my blog save with Nazareth, Jesus of Nazareth, but I'm using a 4-2-3-1 and I'm tempted to use it now. The DM's connected to the other DM. And this is what the formation looks like. I haven't actually moved anyone around to specific positions, but it'd be something like that. It's tough. This has brought me so much joy in Nazareth, but it's completely untested. But now would be a perfect time to try it. In terms of these 4 positions, they sort of work. I don't really fancy Max Meyer as an inside forward, but it's at this stage where I don't really know what else I can do. He's not fast, he's got no balance, but he's got the technical ability for it. Finishing is not great, but he plays his shots, plays 1-2s, cuts inside from both wings. That sort of makes sense. Wing-backs seem to make sense. Maybe James MacArthur as a Segundo Volante does not make any sense at all. But, I mean, he wouldn't be the worst, but I'm basing that on what I'm looking at for Israeli attributes rather than Premier League. So we are struggling a bit, but you know what, I think we might go for this. In fact, I've changed my mind. We are going for it, but we're going to put Max Meyer as a Segundo Volante, which is probably a humongous error. Jordan Ayew is one of the only people to score goals this season, so he comes on as an inside forward. I know I'm asking for major trouble with this, but I don't know what else I can do anymore. So how the tactic plays, we are balanced mentality, standard width. We go for overlaps on left and right, shorter passing, lower tempo. That's just to keep hold of the ball. I've noticed in Nazareth at least, we get a lot of time with our sort of middle 4, 2 centre-backs, 2 defensive mids, seem to cause like a nice box and play a lot of triangles, which makes sense, 2 triangles. Wing-backs get involved. We hold on to it for a while. We can either push forward as a unit or we just smash it long eventually because we get closed down, and by that point space has been made in behind. So that's it for in possession. In transition, we counter when we win the ball. We regroup when we've lost the ball. And we give it to the defence basically, hence the short passing and lower tempo. Our possession, we're defending narrow with a higher line of engagement, tighter marking, more urgent pressing, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, and defensively we are narrow. I don't know or think this is actually going to work for this Crystal Palace team, but it's got to be now, hasn't it? So here we go. Just to remind you, Fulham at home to Tottenham. We need a result. We have to get a draw at the very minimum, or it's game over. And without spoiling too much on my blog save, because this video will be out on Wednesday, I think I'll have just finished season 2. The blog would have come out yesterday for you. I've skipped past the Wolves team. We'll go through that in a second. it's going pretty well. I finished season 3 IRL, so we'll see how it gets on. I expect nothing but a win. I mean, they love it. Can I go back and see the Wolves team? I've screwed this up massively. This is how Wolves are lining up. They've got Patricio in goal, Willy Bolly, then Donker and Kieran Clark at the back, Johnny and Spinazzola, which is a pretty cool name, as wing-backs, Moutinho and Neves in the middle, Traore and Cavallero on the wings with Andre Gray up front. That seems incredibly confusing, but absolute standard Andre Gray in Football Manager. He will score against you every single time you play, so I'm expecting that today. We need to do a team talk. We've already done it. We'll wish him luck, I guess. Something I've not been doing so much recently is making sure Ravel is selected. I seem to lose him, but to be honest, we've looked so bad that actually it doesn't really matter because he could be anywhere. We've got to keep an eye on this. Oh, Fulham have literally gone 1-0 up immediately. I love you, Mitrovic, but why have you done this? I'm a Newcastle fan, never thought he had a decent run for us, but that is painful, and as it stands, we are down. Oh, Ravel Morrison with the free kick though, whips it to the back stick. Sacco puts it away. It's a masterstroke. Admittedly, it's a free kick, but I don't care. We got to the 26th minute. Wolves have had 2 shots. I don't know if I've got an exploit tactic or something, but Ravel Morrison with the assist, Sacco with the header, Zaha, I think that is, yep, he's there as well, ready for it. I don't know if I'm staying with you for the whole game at this rate. I think I am, because this is just looking horrific. Fulham are 2 up, oh no. The good news is I took a cut so I could have a drink. Alfie Mawson, own goal, has pulled 1 back just before half time. Meanwhile, we've got a throw-in. Zaha picks it up on the left-hand side. You can see Ravel moving into a bit of space on the left. Max Meyer got an opportunity to give it to Ayu's cut in. We need to get our wing-backs a bit wider. Kouyaté can't quite find Wan-Bissaka. It was a very easy pass, he screwed up. We are putting a lot of pressure on those. Zaha picks it up. Kouyaté, and this is the thing, around here we seem to hold it really nicely. And this is what I like about the formation, the tactic. If it works, I'm going to have to write something for it, I think, because it's working way too well in my other save to not write about it. But yeah, really heavily recommend this formation. Ask me again at the end of the game. We still got a highlight as well, which is worrying, but Adama Traore for the Wolves of Wolverhampton. They whip it in low. Oh, you twat. Can you believe that? Can you literally believe that? There's no pressure. The striker's not even going for it, is he? Spinazzola. I mean, this is my anti-Palace and West Ham bias coming back out. I'm not surprised. That guy's an absolute liability. And we're still going down as it stands. When we were winning, at least we were still technically up. As it stands, that's not good. That puts us 4 points. 4 points? 5 points behind them. Again, a win for us is preferable, but it doesn't really matter as long as Fulham lose. But if they draw, we have to win. So it's not looking good as things stand. That Morrison goal proving not to be enough. I need a drink, seriously. Highlight, Rui Patricio smashes it long. Tompkins heads it to one of our players, which is nice, showing he's not just playing for Wolves. Ayew down the wing for Benteke, who's nowhere near where I need him to be. He's also not scoring any goals because he's an absolute letdown. So at least it's kind of true to real life. Football Manager is a simulation game. It's very accurate. Kramvita for Wolves to Moutinho. They are just sitting on it. We're not putting any pressure on. And the long ball for Adama Traore. Suarez does not even try and attack him. Was that not a foul? Traore, back of the net. I think we're down. At this rate, we are down. It's not, I think. I don't think that's necessarily me. Of course, I'm going to say it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Van Arnholt comes on for Suarez, who is struggling. Is anyone really struggling to do anything? Benteke is just, he's awful, isn't he? What do we do? Ayew up top as an advance forward. Benteke off. Canos on as an inside forward, and to be honest, I quite like that. I think we're going to do that. We're going to go positive because that's something I do when I'm struggling as well. And Nazareth seems to be, makes it into an all or nothing. We'll throw a demand more shout because I do love a demand more shout. So we'll do that, press play, and the players literally have not reacted at all. But Van Arnholt on for Suarez, questionable, but we're just about there. Long ball up for Jordan Ayew, who's not really one to go up for headers. Should be doing that when Benteke's on the pitch. But Zaha picks up. He's really deep here. We need him to move forward. Ayew, Ravel Morrison is in the box, but Kouyaté on the edge to Max Meyer. Deflected around everyone. Sergi Canos scores his first goal for Palace. And that is all important. I mean, if you look at the stats, we've had 20 shots. 20. Admittedly, 13 of them are long, but that is a massive improvement. So we're 2-2. We really need... No, it wasn't Fulham. Now still 2-1 up. We need Spurs to do us a massive favour unless we just want to pick up a win. I've started lagging. Why have I started lagging? I haven't checked to see if this is recording properly. Canos on the right wing. Kouyaté, we've got men all over the place. Is making so much room. Max Meyer gets tackled by Dendoncker, but Wan-Bissaka comes in, picks up the loose change. I don't know what I'm on about. Van Arnholt just inside the box. Oh, it's blocked. Zaha, Kouyaté. Please. Oh, he doesn't play the ball. Dendoncker intercepts it. Tompkins. Come on, mate. Don't let me down twice. Oh, my word. Don't you dare. Traore. Oh, puts it just wide. Tompkins is an absolute liability. Right, there's 12 minutes left. We're down as things stand. Tottenham have to equalise. I've thrown a push forward shout and they hate every second of it. We're down. We're literally just about to change things. We have a corner. Ravel Morrison steps up. Back stick. Kouyaté scores. It's not Kouyaté, it's Wilf Zaha. We've scored hopefully a winner. I'm not going to play around here. We're going very defensive. It is a goal. That's his 50th goal for Palace. Nice one. So Ravel Morrison with 2 assists. But we're still pretty much down as it stands because our goal difference is just terrible compared to Fulham's. Let's look at it as it stands. Mind you, Leicester in the mix. I didn't even consider this at all. They're being smashed by City, but I mean, that's fine. We've got a chance to stay up. Oh, no, not again. He's offside. He's offside. I can't believe it. I mean, is he offside? Oh, I don't know. The highlights are coming thick and fast. Kouyaté is about to get sent off as well. We're making this so hard for ourselves. It's ridiculous. I can't believe it. Oh my word. Right, okay. We are very defensive. What do? I think we've got to drop back. Morrison. Ayew has got to become a pressing forward on support or something like that. Morrison, sorry, you've done really well, mate, but you've kind of got to come off. We need someone to actually defend. So MacArthur comes on. We're still on very defensive. We're hoping for the best. Oh, I'm zooming in. I was trying to find what Fulham are up to, but I think that is the end of the game. 5 minutes of added time have been played. Wan-Bissaka on the wing. Why are you crossing it? Go for the corner. Patricio collects. Come on, blow the whistle, please. Did that just come off Jordan Ayew? That would be really controversial. So Van Arnholt probably in a crossing position, but that is it. The Morrison show I saw down there has made this one. We win 3-2 and we take it to the final day. I actually can't believe it. Now to see what happened with Fulham. Right, we come from behind to win. That is superb. Kouyaté is banned for 3 matches, so Luke Dreyer will be making his reappearance in the squad. I find Kouyaté, he hates me. Oh, did I tell him I wouldn't find him again? Right, after all that, Kouyaté has handed in not 1, but 2 transfer requests, so fuck off. The most unbelievable thing is Tottenham got an equaliser in the 92nd minute of the game. So we are 1 point behind Fulham and 2 behind Leicester with 1 game to play against Fulham. So a win keeps us up, and we know that for sure. Like, there's no way a win won't keep us up. We have to win, but we will stay up if we beat Fulham. And now it's hailing really heavily, so you can probably hear that. it's pretty cool. Could do with some ice in my drink, I guess. So Ravel Morrison in that game made more pass attempts, completing a decent amount of them, like maybe 90 odd %. 2 key passes, 1 chance created, 2 tackles went in, 2 tackles won. Won 2 of his headers. He had 3 shots, none on target, but whatever. 1 interception made, no dribbles, which is annoying, but hey ho. But 2 assists, so 2 dead balls, and that's kind of what he's here for, I suppose. You look, I mean, his corners aren't that great, 13, but they're good enough, and amazing stuff. His stats actually don't even look that bad anymore. But if you've enjoyed that and you are looking forward to the title decider. Next season it might be a title decider in a championship, but the relegation decider against Fulham, please do like and subscribe. Really helps me out, helps the channel, shows you're enjoying it, and helps all the algorithm crap, you know. But yeah, please do join me again on Friday for the relegation decider. I'll see you then. Cheers.